The school is such a quiet place during summer vacation, isn't it?
Thanks for coming up here with me to explain what happened to the administration.
Not a problem. It happened during club camp after all. Stuff like this is part of my job as club president.
I'm so outraged by what happened. Still, I can barely believe it.
That makes sense. You had your items stolen, and the character you'd spent so much time on was erased.
Yeah, of course. But what's worse, I can't stand the way that he used Rusian as a way to treat Akko like she was a worthless nobody. He took Rusian away from me. And then in the blink of an eye, he tried to steal Akko's innocence.
That's one of the problems online. There are far too few legitimate Nigerian princes, and if you hijack an account, it becomes all too easy to pose as a different person. The gaming world is no exception.
It's sad to think the ties we have to each other are so fragile, so easily corrupted.
You think so? Akko figured out he wasn't really you, solely from the tone of the chat dialogue. If she knows it's an imposter from just that, it reinforces how deep your relationship with Akko truly is. That's why, it's safe to say your ties to her have stayed strong. It looks like someone is starting to cheer up a bit.
Yeah, you gave me a new perspective, and now I want to get this bastard more than ever.
Oh yeah? Because I was out for blood from the get-go.
Aren't doing anything! And we've already found the guy who's selling the missing items as a set? No ifs, ands, or buts, this Ronton guy's the culprit!
Whoever hacked me had a different IP address than the character we found selling off my gear.
IP?
Yeah, that's right. It's kinda like a personal identification number everyone who goes online has assigned to them. So if you do anything bad, it can be used to track you down and bring you to justice.
And until we can identify them as the same person, we can't accuse them of wrongdoing.
I'm betting our perp normally plays the game from home, but when he's account hacking or other illegal stuff, he uses a different IP.
So what, we're just supposed to take it?
That option isn't acceptable either. Sorry to intrude.
The Black Magician!
I came across something I found rather disturbing. You should take a look at this URL.
Lon Scamblog Stravaganza? What is this crap?
It's the blog of a famous swindler known for running scams across multiple games. In fact, his most recent post jokes about how he hacked your account.
Damn it! We've got to do what it takes to make that pay! If I get the chance, I'll smash out of that guy!
Whoa, the chat window isn't displaying those words.
If you ask me, this guy's a real gobbler.
He's a moronic miscreant with a desire to show off. He can't keep from bragging about it. The internet is full of dorks like him.
And that's not all. He also dabbles in RMTs from time to time. Though he must cover his tracks well since he hasn't been caught in the act yet.
What's an RMT? You don't know what that is either?
Real money trades. People sell off rare in-game items, but for real-life currencies instead of gil. It's against the terms of service in LA.
That's it!
It sounds like someone just had an epiphany.
There's no guarantee that it's gonna work. But at least it'll give us a chance to take down that swindling butt munch.
Nishimura's plan has us going through the night. If this doesn't work, that idiot better say his prayers.
So freaking tired. 3 days with no sleep. Not to mention, I think my stomach's eating itself. Doorbell. Or am I hallucinating? Yeah, I'm coming.
I just dropped by. Lucian, it's me, your doting wife! Jeez, what's with the harsh treatment?
I'm sorry, it was just a reflex.
I expected a significantly warmer welcome. It is the first time your wife has visited your family home.
Well, technically speaking, you're not my wife anymore. Think about it. From the moment Rusian was deleted, it officially annulled our marriage.
So we're divorced?
Are you really just now realizing that?
Rusian's disappearance was such a shock. I can't believe he's really gone. How could that phony Rusian do something like this to such a sweet, tender heart? What kind of maniac are we dealing with here?
Glad you're all caught up.
Then that means, if our marriage got annulled, what does that make us?
Friends, I guess?
That can't be. want a couple anymore. Does that mean you don't want this?
Whoa!
I don't really understand what you've been up to the last couple days, but I know that you've been working extra hard. I wanted to make something for you.
I was wondering what I'd do for lunch, and then you showed up. Thanks, Akko. Yeah, after I eat this, I'll be ready for the home stretch.
Rusian, I'm proud of you for working so hard, but try not to overdo it, because the most important thing to me is making you happy.
Akko, of all the random, sometimes inappropriate things you've said to me, that was the most wife-like.
The Wannabe Famous Swindlers blog. I get an email from someone claiming to have found a blog that's even better than mine, so I take a peek to see what all the fuss is about. And this cheap knockoff's all I find? From scamming Nekohime's elite guard for fake membership dues to conning the Black Magician out of a bundle of top-tier purple items. Pretty impressive, kid. There's even a trading board. Seeking RMTs in LA, huh? These rates aren't half bad.
It's almost that time. Is everything ready?
Affirmative.
All right. Let's get it on.
Roger. Target is confirmed.
The character's name is Shoko. Shoko, that's even more ridiculous than Lon!
Mission proceeding to Phase 2. Commence Plan N.
Roger that. He's in. How are we?
Waiting for the admins to respond. Another 30 seconds.
Master, how long?
Just 15 seconds.
He's getting impatient.
Hold on. A little longer. Almost there. Okay, here they come.
Greetings, I am Game Master Nyak. Tell me, do you know why the two of you were teleported to this location? The admins received a tip. We were told you were engaging in real money transactions. Is there any truth to this?
What do you mean?
Yes, that is accurate. This person contacted me on a trading board and negotiated an RMT with me.
Bastard. You set me up, didn't you?
Haven't you ever heard that turnabout is fair play?
So what? Have we met before or something? None of this matters, because an RMT where no money even exchanged hands doesn't prove anything. At most, we're looking at a 1-week lockout, aren't we?
Not quite. One more thing. You have been accused of account hacking via the character known as Rontan.
Rontan? Who cares about him?
Based on the IP information submitted to us by the trading board, we have proof. You have committed several access violations. We are considering filing charges.
You can't intimidate me, Blondie. There's no way a site that dirty would ever hand any IPs over to an admin.
Exactly what we wanted you to think. Huh? It was my website. I put the whole thing up 3 days ago.
Dude, are you kidding me? That site has posts that go back for a couple of years.
Oh man, you're telling me. Fabricating a few years worth of authentic sounding posts really takes it out of you.
No way. You're bluffing. You faked multiple years worth of blog material just to set me up? Are you some kind of idiot? You wasted that much of your time to trick one person?
Damn straight. Besides, you made my wife cry. You better believe I was going to make you pay!
You guys made a fake blog? Is that why you've all been staying up to work the last few nights?
Yeah, and watching the hacker. We logged in replying to the trade request from home, unaware of our trap.
Then, he showed up for the deal as the character Shoko.
Whenever he got up to anything not entirely legal, he was careful to use a separate IP. Including, of course, when he hacked my account.
The admins have been proactive. Rusian, no. Piroshki's account has been locked out for 3 days, suspended for an attempted RMT.
Yeah, but I was prepared for a much stricter punishment.
You guys failed to mention the very best part. The admins also restored Rusian's character. Nyak is a total dreamboat. So does that mean I finally get to have my dear Rusian back with me?
All's well that ends well, right, guys?
No. I'm afraid we still have some unfinished business.